Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Mystery Mash Monday. So, for those of you who are new, Mystery Mash Monday, I let my wife loose on the many bottles we have on the other side of the room there, and she picks what she wants out of it. We have a collection of every type of whiskey over there. I shouldn't say every type, but a lot of different types. So, we're going to just try to guess what we're drinking, what type it is, what proof it is. And lately, we have been really bad at this, but...
Go ahead.
No, I thought you were going to say something. It does take away the misconception because we don't know whether it's a good bottle or bad bottle. So you get our honest opinion on whether, what we think of it. So, yeah, it actually is coming out of the nose right now.
It surely is.
I'll agree with you. She didn't fool around with the pour today.
She did not.
She's trying to make me fall down again. Well, on the nose... This is very nice. Mm-hmm. She picked a good one, whatever it is. And that's the other thing. Like I was saying, that's nice on the palate too.
It is
what I was saying over there. I mean, we have expensive. Well, I shouldn't say expensive, but we have anything from cheap to expensive. There's, expensive for us.
I don't believe this is in the super cheap category.
No, that was absolutely delicious.
A little bit of proof to it.
It had a different flavor.
It did have a middle note.
There is. I'm gonna have to go back to it, but there is still a finish going on.
That's
with what the little sip I took. So
I'm with you there.
I'm just trying to get the full effect of it. But whatever this is right up there.
It did have like a middle note.
There was a little twang in the middle, and I didn't know what that was either. Wow, that's even better on a second drink. I let that roll around.
Is it like a nutty finish?
I'm trying to get the whole thing. I
think we're up there in proof.
I'm
going to say we're like 106, 107.
I'm gonna have to do another one. I swished that all over the place because I was trying to get what that flavor is. I'm not getting a fruit at all in the front.
No.
Yet. What
it's almost like a nuttier finish.
I'm actually thinking. I think I'm getting a wood. I think I'm getting like a French oak. You know what I mean? Like a different tasting wood than the normal oak. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Oh, there is like a nice deep caramel on the nose too. This has a really good nose. Mm-hmm. Like now that I drank it, it was good to begin with, but now that I drank it, it's definitely. Are you getting any of that? Like if you think back to. Like a Makers or any of the Penelope Architects. Like I'm getting like that. I think I'm getting a French oak finish. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a finished one. We usually try to guess that. I'm going with bourbon. I don't taste any.
It's definitely a bourbon.
I don't taste any of the rye.
I'm going to think it's like 106, 107. No less than 100. I don't think. It's tasty.
It has a spice in it though, like. In the middle of the palate, that flavor comes with like a little spice. Well, Penelope's a 104. I think it might even be higher than that. Like it's drinking incredible. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. I know I have a bunch of different Penelopes over there, but it doesn't remind me of the actual Penelope. But I think I'm getting
heavy. Nut finish.
You're getting a nut. I'm kind of getting an oak, but.
The very end is an oak, but in the middle I get like a nut. I don't know. It's pretty good.
I don't know what it is. That is absolutely delicious. It's funny because it's like sugary on the front, and then you get like whatever that little spicy part is.
Super sweet though. I don't know. I'm just gonna share.
Jesus, someone stepped on your grave. Isn't that what they say? Jesus,
going on over here.
But it's. I'm not getting a nut, but it is a dark, rich caramel. I know that.
It hangs on.
So, what do you think? I don't know. I think this might be finished. I'm thinking I'm getting a French oak flavor. That's what I'm thinking. So I think it's finished. I'm gonna guess that.
I can go with that. The nose is right all there.
The funny thing is in my mouth, it doesn't drink hot, but it's bringing a beautiful hug. I want to say I'm going to go upwards of like, I don't think anyone does it at, I want to say like 112, 115, like in that range. Like I think it's a little bit hotter than like the 108s and stuff. It's just but it's not. It doesn't drink hot. It just sits here. Like it really holds on that way. I'm going with that. What was our other categories?
Price.
So price. I might even shoot a stab in a dark on a bottle on this one. I'm personally thinking, just the way this is drinking and how much I like the other ones.
It's Penelope.
I think it might be one of the Lucky Sevens, like that. I have one like a French oak or something like that. I'm just thinking in my head, like I don't know what else we had that was, but I do like this a lot.
It's very good.
And I think I wouldn't be. I think I paid upwards of like $100 for the.
I was going to say
Lucky
a
Seven.
good price for average would be like $69.99. Would be to me a very fair price. Mm-hmm. It could be more, especially if it's up in barrel spread.
As good as this tastes, I don't think I would be mad if it was under like $100. I think if it is that Lucky Seven, I think I paid $99.99 for it when I got it, but.
So I mean, for $70, it's a real good deal.
It would be a great deal. No, absolutely. But it might not be that anyways. No, I'm thinking like I wouldn't be upset. This has such a big flavor. I think even at $100, I wouldn't hate it. You know what I mean? Because we've done other ones for $100 that I don't think drank as good as we're drinking right now.
No, this is good.
Like this would definitely be in like our upper echelon. If this was in our blinds, I think we would be thinking it was one of the top dogs. You know what I mean? Of what we drank, but. Well, let's see what we got. We got a thing in a bucket. It is certainly not that, oh my God, we are terrible at this game. All right. Let me pause it for a minute. I'll get my notes. I'll let you know what it is.
Suspense.
Oh my. All right, so we are back. And just so you know how bad we are at this part of the game, this is kind of why I like playing it, though, is this is Old Overholt Bottled and Bond Straight Rye Whiskey. So... this right here, I'll give you the particulars real quick. It's 100 proof. It's 4 years old. This bottle we bought this at $24.99. The company is Jim Beam. It's the Old Granddad Distillery. It has an undisclosed mash bill, and Old Overholt is said to be America's oldest continually maintained brand of whiskey, having been founded in West Overton, Pennsylvania in 1810. So... we totally missed everything. We said bourbon. We said high money. I was upwards of over 110. But the only saving grace I'm going to say is I did say there was a spice in the middle, but it's not a mint at all.
It's definitely not a mint.
It's not a mint.
It's not a mint.
So those of you that love the rye, you wouldn't like it. Those of you that love bourbon,
you don't even get a rye nose. You don't get any mint
extra.
at all.
I got like extra. You said nut, which is good for you because Jim Beam usually gives a nut presence. I wasn't getting a nut, but I was getting a big oaky finish, and I don't know, So we totally missed the mark on this one. The good part about it is, if you are a bourbon lover. Even as a rye, it does have that spice in the middle, but it doesn't bring rye to me.
It does have a sparkle, but it holds on. Mm-hmm. For 100 proof, it does give a nice little hug.
It was giving me a hug. I kept saying it's not
hot. You were way up there.
I did. I said I thought it was anywhere from like, what did I say, 110, 115. Like I was higher. I really thought, I mean, it sits right here.
It did. I said no less than 100. And 108.
Yeah, it was right at 100. But this is actually... absolutely delicious. So if you guys have had that, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious to see. If you haven't had that,
we had single season too. So I don't know how often do they make this. Once a year?
No. That's because those are the rules of the bottle and bond. It has to be distilled in one distillery over a single season, and there's like 15, 16 rules for the bottle and bond. But I want to say thank you to super fan of the channel, Steve. One of his many vacations he went on, I actually had him lug this back. We can get the Old Overholt regular, and sometimes I find a 4-year one, but I have never seen this one, and I'm not saying it's not around here. I just never came across it. So I forget what state he was in. It might have been Virginia or Kentucky or wherever he was at the time. It might even been back in Oklahoma. I'm like, hey, can you lug that one back for me? Because I really wanted to try this because people rave, and if anyone has had it, leave a comment down below about the 10-year one.
Beat that price.
This is that's what I'm saying. $24.99. We were thinking this was like we were drinking top shelf bourbon, and this is a rye, and it's
still don't get rye in the nose.
I don't get you get that spice in the middle, but it's not. It's not a mint.
A nut.
Yeah, no, that comes with the Jim Beam territory. They usually do that anyways. But I can see a nut now, just because the more that sits in the glass, though, I would still think I am drinking a high end bourbon.
And you're not getting any mint.
Like, I'm almost mistaking it for a Booker's, but I didn't think it was that hot. But it has
There's no nose in the Booker's, so that's why.
I'm talking like flavor wise. You wouldn't know. Like, if this was in our blinds, which it will be, I could mistake this for one of them.
End up calling it a bourbon again. At $60.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would easily feel good paying that.
It's pretty damn good.
Like I'm not kidding when I said, like, I was thinking it was.
It's all the old fashioned.
I was thinking it was one of the Lucky Sevens, and I thought all of them I paid upwards of anywhere from $70 to $100, and I would have been comfortable with this drink paying that. So if anyone has like that, had this one or the old Overholt, they have a 10-year out that other people have raved about. I've never seen that in our area, and I am going to have to be on the lookout for it now, because this one's this good. Too. I can only imagine. It's a rye.
I think that's all they make anyway.
I think that's all they make.
That's all I've ever seen. But
yeah, because we never even did the one that has a 4 on it either. You know what I mean? We just did the basic one. But I remember that one having a big mint to it. There's no mint in this one.
There's definitely no mint.
So I don't know if it's going to open up with a mint later on or whatever. But
it's not right now.
Again, for $24.99, you see this on the shelf, buy all day long.
It's definitely worth a try.
And leave a comment down below if you had it and you don't like. I can't imagine anyone. Or if you have access, because I do like to see where it is around in the country and stuff like that, because I don't think I've ever seen this near us.
Because it stands out.
I always
got
look
the red
for
top with the red label and it, red X or whatever's in there. But
I always look, because we did like the other one, and their other one was dirt cheap too. Their base model, but I've seen the one with the 4 on it a couple times, but I've never seen it bottled and bond like this, and I certainly never seen a 10-year. So. Well, there you go. There's Mystery Mash Monday. It's a huge fail again. She just keeps beating us on this one. So
she's pretty good at screwing us up.
She keeps picking ones that this has been in the sack for a while. I had to turn a lot of pages to come back for. So good for that. I do like getting these out. And you know what? This is a surprise one right here.
Super surprise.
That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you guys do like these videos like this, leave a comment down below, because, I just think it's something different than regular cracking.
I agree, because we don't already have a misconception.
Yeah, because we were so far off. It wasn't the last couple. We have just been real bad. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.
That drink's so much hotter than 100 to me.